Y'all, what's going on with y'all, bro? This is Brian's Fragrances coming back with another video, bro. All right, so look, bro, today we got a new fragrance alert. This is Xerjoff P13. Now, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, I do not like this bottle design. Now, the notes look decent, but this bottle, not even gonna lie, this is looking corny. Um, I ain't the biggest fan of this bottle design, but the top notes is looking like violet, bergamot, and rose. Middle notes looking like orange blossom, jasmine, tuberose, and cloves. Base notes, oak moss, tobacco, pearl blossom, and vanilla. Now, I hope that this is Xerjoff take on a tobacco fragrance. This is because I see cloves and tobacco. So this could be a real dominant tobacco, especially with that oak moss mixing with that, Peru balsam. So I hope this is a sweet tobacco fragrance. I hope that the violet, bergamot, and rose and the orange blossom and jasmine and tuberose is not that dominant, but I got a feeling that it's gonna be. But yeah, bro. So this is looking like an interesting fragrance. Xerjoff DNA just don't tend to just fail. Xerjoff DNA, I trust Xerjoff, so I think that this is gonna be a banger. Even though I'm not a big floral fragrance type of dude, this is looking like that it can work. Um, so yeah, bro, close to back. I really hope that this is your job take on a really dominant type smoky tobacco because I see the oak moss and the tobacco with the cloves. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be a dominant smoky tobacco fragrance. Now that's what they should have did with this. Maybe added a gun smoker cord, some cypress oil to make this and some oud to make this a tobacco smoky type of fragrance, like a almost like a homage royal tobacco. Maybe a little bit of licorice up in here. I would have loved to see that. I think Xerjoff should still do that. They do got a gun smoke one called the Dawn, but I'm hoping that they make something leaning towards that homage royal tobacco DNA, but a little bit of a twist on it, right? Maybe a little bit, maybe Georgia, no, maybe Homage Royal Tobacco with a little bit more oud, and maybe add a little Castoreum note up, up in there, or Savat, a little bit. I would rather Castoreum note, but that'll be dope for a Georgia fragrance. But this fragrance right here is looking super floral. I don't think that the tobacco and the cloves gonna be that dominant. Um, but that's what Georgia need to do. They really need to aim towards a fragrance, like I just said, like a Castoreum sort of animalic type of homage, royal tobacco type of DNA. But I don't know, bro. Let's see about Xerjoff P13. Yeah, bro. So tuberose with mixing with orange blossom just smells sexy because orange blossom got that sexy orange creamsicle type of smell. Rose is not that interesting. Violet, pretty interesting. Bergamot, basic. Jasmine, basic. But so this is looking like that. I don't know. This is something that I gotta try though with Peru Blossom. Peru Blossom is sweet. Um, it almost give me like some really like sort of resonance, but vanilla type vibes. Cloves, pretty smoky. Cloves to me smell like straight allspice, and they got tobacco. So I don't know, but this is looking like it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm gonna definitely get my nose on it, but it don't look like it's gonna be a tobacco dominant one though.